Ever wondered if there's more to the universe than meets the eye? What if I told you that a group known as Ra could shed some light on the mysteries of existence and our place within it? Welcome to Alpha Awakenings, where we dive deep into the profound teachings of the Law of One. The Law of One, also known as the Ra material, is not your typical philosophical or spiritual text. It's a series of dialogues that were channeled by a group known as Ra through the medium of LL research. This material presents a comprehensive view of the universe, spirituality, and the interconnectedness of all things. At the heart of these teachings is the concept of unity and oneness. Ra explains that everything we perceive as reality is actually a manifestation of the one infinite creator. This idea challenges us to rethink our perspectives on life, existence, and the cosmos. One of the most intriguing aspects of the Law of One is how it was received. The method of channeling used by LL research involved meticulous preparation and a deep commitment to maintaining the purity of the information. This process was not just about receiving messages. It was about ensuring that these messages were delivered without distortion. The sessions themselves were structured and conducted with great care. Each session was recorded and documented, providing a clear and detailed account of the conversations with Ra. This has allowed the teachings to be preserved and studied in their original form. As we explore these teachings further, we'll uncover how they not only explain the nature of the universe, but also offer guidance on how we can evolve spiritually within it. So let's get ready to explore the depths of the Law of One and discover the profound impact it can have on our understanding of everything around us. The one infinite creator is defined in the Law of One as the ultimate source of all that exists in the universe. This concept posits that everything we experience, observe, and interact with is essentially a manifestation of this singular source. According to the teachings of Ra, the one infinite creator does not exist as a separate entity, but is the totality of all existence, encompassing all energy, matter, thought, and beyond. This foundational belief shifts the perspective from seeing the universe as a collection of separate parts to viewing it as a unified whole. The idea that all things are manifestations of the one infinite creator suggests that every element of reality, from the smallest particle to the largest galaxy, is intrinsically connected to this central source. This interconnectedness implies that each aspect of the universe, including ourselves, is a direct expression of the divine. This perspective fosters a deeper understanding of unity and oneness, challenging the conventional views of separation and individualism prevalent in many cultures and philosophies. Intelligent infinity, as described in the Law of One, plays a crucial role in the process of creation. It is the infinite energy or potential that originates from the one infinite creator. This concept is akin to the idea of a boundless, formless potential that manifests into various forms and phenomena through the dynamics of the universe. Intelligent infinity is the raw, undifferentiated essence that, through the mechanisms of spiritual and physical laws, condenses into the manifest universe. The law of free will, or the first distortion of the Law of One, is introduced as a fundamental principle that arises from the nature of the one infinite creator. It allows for the creation of experiences and the evolution of consciousness. Free will enables entities within the universe to make their own choices, leading to a diverse range of experiences and evolutionary paths. This distortion is essential for the learning and growth of all beings, providing the framework within which souls explore and realize their nature. Following the law of free will are the laws of love and light, which are also distortions of the Law of One. The law of love, or the Logos, is the creative principle that acts as a blueprint for all creation, shaping the intelligent infinity into manifest forms. The law of light refers to the manifestation of this energy as it is experienced within the densities of the universe. These laws govern the structure and progression of the universe, guiding the evolution of consciousness through various stages of density and awareness. The implications of these concepts on our understanding of the universe and spirituality are profound. They suggest a universe that is not random or chaotic, but deeply ordered and purposeful, guided by fundamental spiritual laws that promote growth, learning, and unity. This understanding encourages a holistic view of life and existence, where spiritual evolution is seen as an integral part of the universal process, and where each individual's journey is interconnected with the larger cosmic narrative. In the teachings of the Law of One, the universe is structured into different levels of consciousness and being, known as densities. These densities are not merely measures of spatial dimensions, but are rather stages of spiritual and metaphysical evolution that souls experience throughout their existence. Each density offers distinct lessons and opportunities for growth, tailored to the spiritual development of beings within those densities. The first density is the realm of elemental consciousness, encompassing earth, air, water, and fire. It is characterized by the most basic forms of life, which do not yet possess self-awareness, but are the foundation upon which more complex life evolves. The second density includes plant and animal life, where consciousness begins to exhibit growth, movement, and some degree of self-awareness, albeit in a very limited form. The third density, which is our current human experience, introduces self-awareness and the concept of free will. It is known as the density of choice because it is here that souls make significant choices about their spiritual orientation. The fourth density is the density of love or understanding, where beings begin to live in harmony, and their choices are influenced by the awareness of others as extensions of themselves. The fifth density is the density of wisdom, where beings integrate their experiences to gain a deeper understanding of the universe. The sixth density is the density of unity, where love and wisdom blend, and entities prepare for merging back into the one infinite creator. The seventh density is a state of completion and the gateway to becoming one with the infinite creator, leading to the next octave of experience. Significantly, the third density is crucial because it is the stage where the soul makes pivotal choices between two paths: service to others or service to self. These paths represent different approaches to spiritual evolution. Service to others is characterized by seeking the good of the group and universal love, while service to self focuses on individual advancement and power. The choices made in the third density greatly influence the soul's journey through the subsequent densities. The transition between densities, often referred to as harvest, is a period where souls are evaluated based on their readiness to advance to the next density. This concept is akin to a spiritual graduation, where the lessons learned and the orientation chosen determine whether a soul moves forward to a higher density or repeats the experience in the current one to better assimilate the lessons offered. This cyclical and evolutionary process underscores the dynamic and progressive nature of spiritual growth, as outlined in the Law of One. In the teachings of the Law of One, wanderers are defined as souls from higher densities, who choose to incarnate in lower densities, specifically Earth, to aid in spiritual evolution and the transition of the planet to higher states of consciousness. These beings originate from fourth, fifth, or even sixth densities, and voluntarily take on a third density physical form. Their primary purpose is to serve others by sharing light and knowledge, thereby facilitating the planet's shift into fourth density, which is characterized by a greater awareness of love and understanding. Wanderers are driven by a deep, often subconscious desire to serve. They choose to incarnate on Earth due to its critical point in spiritual evolution and the opportunity to significantly impact its collective consciousness. However, this noble mission comes with substantial challenges. Upon entering Earth's density, wanderers often forget their origins and purpose, a phenomenon necessary for them to fully integrate into human experience and exercise free will. The process of awakening is central to a wanderer's journey. It involves the gradual remembrance of their mission and true identity, which is often triggered by life experiences that evoke their innate desire to serve and heal. This awakening is crucial as it reactivates the wanderer's intentions and capabilities to contribute effectively to Earth's transition. Despite their high origins, wanderers face numerous challenges during their incarnation. The dense vibrational environment of Earth can be jarring and disorienting, leading to feelings of alienation and existential distress. They often struggle with the heavier negative vibrations of Earth, which can manifest as emotional and psychological disturbances. Additionally, the veil of forgetfulness that shrouds their true identity can lead to significant inner conflict as they sense a disparity between their earthly persona and their soul's deeper calling. For wanderers navigating their path on Earth, it is essential to cultivate awareness and connection with their inner self. Practices such as meditation, journaling, and spiritual study can help reforge the link to their higher consciousness. Engaging with like-minded communities or seeking guidance from spiritual mentors can also provide support and affirmation. Most importantly, wanderers are encouraged to embrace their journey with compassion and patience, understanding that each challenge is an opportunity for growth and further alignment with their mission of service. The concept of the archetypical mind is a profound aspect of the Law of One teachings, serving as a framework for understanding both the universe and the self. This concept posits that there are universal archetypes or foundational templates that exist in the collective unconscious of all beings. These archetypes shape not only our individual experiences, but also the very fabric of reality. They are the building blocks through which the infinite creator is understood, and through which the self can evolve spiritually and psychologically. Archetypes play a crucial role in the spiritual and psychological development of individuals. They represent fundamental aspects of the human experience, such as the mother, the hero, the sage, and influence our behaviors, decisions, and the way we interpret our personal journeys. By engaging with these archetypes, individuals can tap into deeper layers of consciousness and gain insights into their life patterns and purposes. This engagement facilitates a deeper connection with the self and the universe. One of the primary tools for studying the archetypical mind within the Law of One framework is the Major Arcana of the Tarot. Each card in the Major Arcana represents a specific archetype and offers a visual and symbolic representation of its qualities and influences. For example, the Magician represents manifestation and creative power, while the High Priestess symbolizes intuition and the subconscious mind. These cards are used not for divination in the traditional sense, but as a means to understand and align with these universal energies. The significance of each archetype in the process of spiritual evolution cannot be overstated. Each archetype embodies lessons and challenges that are essential for the soul's growth and advancement through the densities of existence. For instance, the Fool, often considered the first card of the Major Arcana, symbolizes the beginning of a spiritual journey and the leap of faith required to embark on this path. As individuals work through the lessons of each archetype, they progress in their spiritual maturity and understanding. Individuals can work with these archetypes for personal growth by meditating on the energies and lessons each one brings. Reflecting on how these archetypes manifest in one's life can reveal areas of strength and needed growth. Additionally, understanding the interplay between different archetypes can help individuals navigate complex life situations and foster a deeper sense of self-awareness and purpose. Finally, the relationship between the archetypical mind and the densities of existence is integral to the teachings of the Law of One. Each density offers opportunities to engage with different aspects of the archetypical mind more deeply. As a soul progresses through the densities, the lessons of the archetypes become more profound and their integration more critical to spiritual evolution. This dynamic interplay underscores the holistic and interconnected nature of spiritual growth as envisioned in the Law of One. In the Law of One, time and space are described as illusions that are particularly prevalent and influential within the third density experience. This perspective challenges the conventional understanding of time as a linear progression and space as a static backdrop for events. Instead, the Law of One suggests that both time and space are constructs that arise from the limitations of human sensory perception and are not absolute elements of reality. The concepts of time, space, and space-time are integral to understanding how different densities experience these constructs. Time-space refers to what might be considered the inner or metaphysical landscape, where time is more fluid and space is less constricted. Conversely, space-time is our normal everyday physical reality, where we experience life in a linear sequence and interact with the spatial dimensions known to us. In higher densities, beings have a greater awareness and control over these dimensions, which allows for a more profound understanding and manipulation of what third-density beings perceive as fixed. The illusory nature of time has significant implications for spiritual growth and understanding. Recognizing time as an illusion can lead to a deeper awareness of the eternal present, where all moments are accessible and influential. This understanding can help spiritual seekers transcend the anxieties and limitations often associated with past and future thinking, fostering a more profound presence and mindfulness. Understanding the nature of time and space is crucial for transcending the limitations imposed by third-density existence. This knowledge empowers individuals to live more fully in the present moment, appreciate the interconnectedness of all life, and access states of consciousness that are unbounded by the physical laws that govern our everyday experiences. Additionally, the Law of One introduces the concept of parallel realities, which are different potentialities that exist alongside our own reality. These realities represent various possibilities of existence that can be accessed or influenced by our choices and vibrations. The significance of parallel realities in the Law of One highlights the flexibility of creation and the power of conscious intent in shaping our journey through the densities. Meditation and inner work are essential tools in transcending the conventional notions of time and space. Through practices such as meditation, individuals can tap into time-space to explore deeper spiritual truths and connect with higher states of consciousness. This inner work facilitates a detachment from third-density illusions and aligns individuals with more profound cosmic rhythms and truths, further aiding in their spiritual evolution and understanding of the universe. In the framework of the Law of One, healing and balancing are essential processes that facilitate spiritual evolution and the harmonization of the mind, body, and spirit. These concepts are deeply intertwined with the understanding of the energy centers or chakras, which are seen as key to maintaining health and spiritual well-being. Each energy center corresponds to different aspects of our being and must be balanced and clear to function optimally. The significance of balancing these energy centers cannot be overstated. According to the Law of One, each center plays a crucial role in our spiritual and physical health. For instance, the root chakra relates to our basic survival instincts, while the heart chakra is connected to our ability to love and show compassion. An imbalance in any of these centers can lead to disturbances in both our physical and spiritual lives. Therefore, maintaining equilibrium in these centers is essential for holistic health and spiritual advancement. The relationship between mind, body, and spirit in the healing process is a core tenet of the Law of One. This holistic approach asserts that each aspect of our being affects the others. Thus, true healing occurs when there is harmony between the mental, physical, and spiritual components of our existence. For example, mental stress can lead to physical illness, which in turn can impede spiritual growth. Conversely, spiritual insights can lead to mental clarity and physical health. The Law of One highlights specific practices for achieving balance and healing. Meditation, visualization, and the use of affirmations are recommended to align and clear the energy centers. Meditation helps in quieting the mind and fostering a state of peace. Visualization aids in correcting imbalances by picturing health and alignment. And affirmations reinforce the healing intent and help maintain focus on higher spiritual truths. Love and understanding are pivotal in the healing process, as emphasized by the Law of One. These qualities facilitate healing not only within oneself, but also in interactions with others. Love acts as a powerful healer by transcending personal boundaries, promoting forgiveness and understanding, thereby creating an environment where healing can thrive. Understanding allows for the acceptance of others' paths and conditions, fostering a supportive and nurturing atmosphere. Lastly, the law of one introduces the concept of catalysts, which are experiences that trigger growth and healing. These catalysts, often perceived as challenges or difficulties, are opportunities for significant personal development and spiritual evolution. By embracing these experiences and learning from them, individuals can advance their healing process, turning obstacles into stepping stones towards greater self-awareness and balance. In the law of one, the positive and negative paths represent choices of polarization that souls can pursue as part of their spiritual evolution. These paths are fundamentally different approaches to how entities interact with others and perceive their place in the universe. The positive path is characterized by service to others, focusing on altruism, cooperation, and compassion. Conversely, the negative path is defined by service to self, emphasizing personal power, control, and dominance. The characteristics of these paths are distinctly manifested in behaviors and intentions. Entities on the positive path seek to aid others, uplift and harmonize group dynamics, and generally work towards the greater good. Those on the negative path prioritize their own advancement, often at the expense of others, using manipulation or control to achieve their goals. Despite their differences, both paths are viable routes of spiritual progression, each with its own set of challenges and lessons. The spiritual evolution and end goals of each path also diverge significantly. The goal for those on the positive path is to merge with the infinite Creator through understanding and embodying unconditional love. For those on the negative path, the aim is to ascend in power and separation until they reach a point where they must also choose integration with the infinite Creator, but from a position of complete control and mastery over the self and environment. Fourth density societies, which are more advanced than our current third density experience, begin to clearly orient towards either the positive or negative path. These societies are more aware of the spiritual nature of existence and make collective choices that reflect their polarization. Positive fourth density societies are cooperative and telepathic, working for the communal good, while negative societies are hierarchical and authoritative, structured around power dynamics. Each path presents unique challenges and lessons. For the positive path, challenges often involve maintaining integrity and compassion in the face of adversity. For the negative path, lessons revolve around the sustainability of power and the isolation that comes with extreme self-service. Despite these divergences in higher densities, there is a concept of eventual unity and reconciliation of these paths. Entities recognize that both paths are necessary for the full realization of the Creator, leading to an eventual understanding that all paths converge back to the same source of infinite love and unity. As we conclude our exploration of the law of one, it's important to reflect on the profound teachings and their implications for both personal and collective spiritual evolution. The law of one illuminates the interconnectedness of all existence, emphasizing that we are all manifestations of the one infinite Creator. This understanding invites us to view ourselves and the universe through a lens of unity and oneness. I encourage you, the viewers, to reflect on your own spiritual journey in light of these teachings. Consider how the concepts of densities, the role of wanderers, the nature of time and space, and the paths of service to others and service to self might apply to your life. These ideas can offer new perspectives on your challenges and experiences, providing deeper insights into your spiritual growth. Central to the law of one is the importance of love, understanding, and service to others. These are not just philosophical ideals, but practical guides that can lead to a more fulfilling and compassionate life. By embodying these values, we contribute to the positive evolution of our planet and help usher in a new era of spiritual awareness. For those interested in delving deeper into these teachings, there are numerous resources available to study the law of one material further. I encourage you to explore these texts and engage with the community of seekers who are also on this path of discovery. In closing, let us remember that despite our apparent differences, We are all part of the infinite creator. Our journey through the densities of existence is a shared adventure, one that ultimately leads us back to the source of all creation, united in our diversity and enriched by our experiences. Let this message of unity and oneness inspire us to live with greater purpose and compassion. For more insightful discussions and explorations into complex spiritual and philosophical ideas, please visit our channel, Alpha Awakenings. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon for notifications on our latest videos. You can find links to some resources about the Law of One in the description below. Thank you for joining us. And remember, in the vast tapestry of the universe, each thread is crucial, each of us a vital part of the whole. Let's continue to seek, learn, and grow together.